Welcome back to Second Shift. This video has been long overdue. Today is Sunday, May 12th, 2024. I wanted to shoot this video several weeks ago when the Rivvie was all put back together before we went to the meltdown. I wanted to shoot some video at the meltdown, wanted to shoot some video right after we got to the meltdown, but today's the day. Today we are actually shooting the video. The Rivvie is done. The Rivvie is ready for action. Yesterday I went to fire it up to take it to the Moto Europa breakfast, but it just wouldn't run at all. It started, but it was just running very rich, just awful. Spent several hours yesterday tinkering with it and cleaned the carb again and a few other things, and now I think we got a runner. I can't begin to express how great I feel about having this motorcycle of my very own right now. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Again, the fellows who painted it just did a marvelous job. They were very kind to me in complimenting my prep efforts. I was very kind to them, but it was a lot of work, and I have a lot of people to thank for it, which I'll get into all that another time. But I just wanted to share what the motorcycle looks like with the audience right now. And just how proud I am of how this motorcycle turned out. I had a lot of different ideas before I set in to restore this motorcycle. Like a wild custom paint job or just all kinds of stuff. But as I was doing the prep, doing all the sand fill prime, I just got to thinking more and more that this motorcycle has had had an interesting life. It's an amalgam of parts from all over the place, and even more so now that I've finished with it. And I just think that this thing deserved to be a complete motorcycle, and as original looking as I could practically get it. To that end, you are looking at a lot of new old stock parts on this motorcycle from head to tail. From this reproduction seat badge, that's a new old stock kickstart lever, kickstart pedal rubber, the kickstart return spring, the foot peg rubbers, the center stand, the chain, the rear sprocket, the chain adjusters, these end caps on the passenger pegs, the forks, the cables, the Tomasini throttle, the mirror, the steering damper, the fuel filler cap. That is all new old stock. That is all stuff that was made originally as spare parts for these motorcycles in the 1960s. That the foot shift lever, the header, the silencer, new old stock. Now, I've replaced some things with modern reproductions, like actually the seat badge, the serial number badge are modern reproductions. The graphics are modern reproductions. I got a story about this guy here. Those are modern reproductions. The horn is a modern reproduction. It is made by the same company that made the original horns. It's exactly the same. It's 6 volt. It is exactly the same. I got a new old stock wiring harness. I have, it's not installed, but I have a new old stock battery for this that I've never filled and never charged. One day I will, and I'll run this thing on a 58-year-old battery. I mean, I run on a 58-year-old battery, so, you know, what's the big deal, right? It's just terrific. So, to see if the universe is wanting to play games or not, let's start her up. Come on, contact. How about that? I mean, come on. It's a whole motorcycle. It's a whole living, breathing motorcycle. Still running a little bit rich, but it's running. So there it is, kids. One of these days we'll strap on the old GoPro unit and take it for a little ride. How about that? I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody's comments, and we'll be seeing you. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time here at Second Shift.